So let's see. I will go ahead and get started. I guess I've already done that, huh? My name is Jordan Person. I am the owner of Primal Therapeutics, Cannabis Massage, and Primal Healing Hemp Topicals. Thank you so much for being here today to join us for our Bliss Broadcast. These broadcasts are a result of an event that we hold 4 times a year called the In Bliss series. During those events, we offer clients cannabis massage, cannabis facials, foot soaks, yoga, Reiki. It's a very healing experience, and it's focused on the changing of the seasons. Well, we had to cancel our first event of the year. And so the incredible man in my life said, why can't you take it online? And so I started to realize there are a lot of things that we can do to bring bliss into the comfort and safety of your home. Even though we can't be together, we can still try to provide each other a little bit of comfort and knowledge. And so I've been a nurse for almost 20 years, and I've been a massage therapist for 15 years. I've also been studying herbalism for the last 6 years. And so again, I just want to thank Emily and Jarod both for being here today. And with that, let's talk for 1 second about having an attitude of gratitude. So it's very easy right now to become depressed and to become anxious. And there are simple wellness ways that you can try and change your mood. And one of the most simplest ways is to smile. Smile when you don't want to. It chemically changes your brain and releases endorphins to make you happier. So practice having an attitude of gratitude. Yes, we cannot go outside. Yes, Red Rocks just canceled all the summer shows. Yes, there's lots of things that we could be sad about right now. But we need to focus on the things we do have. We have shelter, we have food, we have each other. So practice an attitude of gratitude. I can't decide if I want to do the herbalism part right now or if I want to be a nurse for a second. Okay, let's do the herbalism part. So a few weeks ago, I talked about fire cider. So fire cider is an old ancient herbalism brew that its basic ingredients are onions, garlic, turmeric, ginger, horseradish, apple cider vinegar, and local honey. So that's at its most basic level. Most of us have those ingredients at home. If you don't have raw ginger, sorry, I have all my stuff over here. If you don't have raw ginger, can you push those towards me, please? Yeah. Then you can use the powder form. If you don't have the raw root of turmeric, then you can use organic powdered form. So what you're going to do is you're going to chop up all of your vegetables. It doesn't matter how they look because all they're going to do is be marinating anyways. Doesn't matter what layers they go in. In addition to those basic ingredients, I added an entire organic orange, an entire organic lemon. I did a jalapeno pepper, and if you're someone who enjoys spice, then I recommend adding more peppers as well. I did sprigs of rosemary and thyme, and then I added rose hips. Rose hips have naturally more vitamin C than any citrus fruit. And I also did some echinacea root. And where is it? Oh, elderberries. So elderberries are a big part of immunity right now, and we'll get back to those in a minute. So you put all of your things into a jar, and then you cover everything with apple cider vinegar. Organic is best. And if you can even get all organic fruits and vegetables, that's what I recommend as well, so that you know you have as clean of a product as possible. You're going to cover all your vegetables to the top, and then you're going to use a piece of wax paper, or what is this stuff called? Parchment paper. So you're going to put that in between the lid and the top, and the purpose of this is to prevent corrosion of the metal from the very acidic vinegar. So for today's purposes, I was actually going to show you what we will do because it's ready. It's been 4 weeks. So you will take a bowl or glass jar. You will take a strainer, and I always line my strainer. And then you're literally going to strain this concoction off. You need to leave it sit in your refrigerator for 4 weeks before you do strain it. And then once you do strain it, you can use this as a daily tincture that you take by mouth. You can put it into smoothies. You can use it as a marinade. The more peppers you put in, the more bite it's going to have. The horseradish in the bottom also going to give it its own whole bite. There's organic garlic, an entire head of garlic in here. And so each of those amazing ingredients builds immunity, decreases inflammation. Turmeric is one of the most amazing anti-inflammatories that we can use for our bodies. I've been putting it in almost everything I cook lately. So once you strain this into your bowl, you will then transfer it into a clean glass jar, and you will use honey to taste. So how much are you going to use? I don't know. How big of a jar did you use on the first one? This is a 1/2 gallon jar. This is a 32-ounce jar. So you will use as much honey as you like till the product tastes the way that you enjoy it. I recommend local, raw, unfiltered honey because it helps with allergens. I was going to pour this, but I don't think that I will get messy right now. The other tonic I wanted to tell you about is what I call relief tonic. Oh, and the full recipe for this, by the way, is on my website. It is primaltherapeutics.co. And if you click the tab that says Cannabis Education at the top, it should be the first blog you see. So this right here is what I call relief tonic. So let's say you already have symptoms because you have 4 weeks before this is ready and you have a scratchy throat or your nose is bothering you or whatever it might be. This is something that can provide you relief. Now, the contents of this are elderberries, rose hips, hibiscus, which I use the rest of it to make this. You can use cinnamon sticks, which I prefer. I just drop them in, or you can, of course, use ground cinnamon if that's what you have. Fresh ginger, I usually throw an entire knob in there, or grated ginger if that's what you have, and some honey. And then what you're going to do is put all of those ingredients into a saucepan and cook them down for quite some time until you have a thicker liquid that's more like a syrup. The purpose of this, again, is for symptoms, to relieve inflammation and to treat the scratchy throat and to hopefully shorten the duration of the symptoms you're experiencing. Someone just tried to register, so I'm going to let them in real quick and smile at you guys. Thank you so much again for being here. I now want to talk about self-care. So it's very easy right now to stay in our pajamas all day and not want to do anything. It's very easy to become depressed and become anxious. And if we aren't journaling and we aren't meditating and we aren't doing yoga and we aren't working out, we're not cooking or doing anything to change our mood, take a bath. It's so simple. But little self-care things are so important while we are all trapped inside in quarantine. Water is so important. I've been doing a lot of fruit waters lately just to increase my vitamin C, but still get my water. Strawberries are packed with vitamin C, just like oranges are. Now let's talk nurse stuff for a second. So a lot of people are wearing gloves when they go out. And that's great. But gloves can provide an artificial layer of protection, if that makes sense. So you have your gloves on. You are currently a sterile surface. You go into the grocery store or you pump gas or you do whatever you're going to do. And the moment you touch something, your gloves are now contaminated. Your phone rings. You pick your phone up, you touch your phone is now contaminated. Your phone touches your face is now contaminated. It's a chain reaction. Gloves make us feel safe when really we just need to be practicing really intense hand washing. Let's talk about hand washing for a second. Oh wait, first let's talk about how to take off gloves. You're going to pinch this glove, pull it off this way, inside out, grab that dirty glove with the gloved hand, put your finger under that glove and pull it off. Once these gloves are off, this is dirty. Do not reuse these. Do not put them on the seat of your vehicle. You've now contaminated the seat of your car. Throw them in a trash receptacle. Please and thank you. Now let's talk about hand washing for a second. This underwater is great. What am I washing right now? This part of my hands. In order to properly wash your hands, you need to do this side, and get your thumb too. You can then cup your hand and do this to get under your nails, because fomites or germs live under our nails, especially all the ladies out there that have acrylics or artificial nails. Germs love to live under there. So make sure you are scrubbing the bejesus out of your hands anytime you leave your house. This is something I have said each time that I have done one of these Bliss broadcasts, and I'm going to do it again right now. If you live with someone that is a sensitive individual, meaning they are immunocompromised because they have asthma or they have lupus or they have chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or chronic or congestive heart failure or bronchitis, or maybe they just have really bad allergies, whatever it might be, if you are living in a household with a high-risk individual and you go out into the general public, when you return to your home, there are steps that you can take to prevent the spread of possible virus germs. The first thing you'll do is leave your shoes at the door, Lysol them down, take off all your clothes and put them into the washing machine and start your washer. Then get into the shower and scrub your entire body down in hot soapy water. The virus cannot live in heat. These additional steps make sure that the person in your home has the least chance of exposure possible. We scientifically know now that this virus can live on cardboard and plastic. So an additional step that we've now been taking, I say we, I actually mean my incredible boyfriend because I can't go to the store. This box of cereal has been sterilized. So you can either spray down the exterior of the box, or you can take it one step further, take your item out of the box and throw this in the trash. Then you have no possible chance of possible cross-contamination. I want to talk about elderberry again for a second. Elderberry comes in different forms. So what I was showing you was the actual raw berry. They're these little tiny, beautiful little berries. You can get this liquid at Whole Foods. This is a lifesaver. You can drop this right into your tea to assist with shortening the symptoms that you may feel. Sorry, I'm looking for something else. Here we go. This is another thing I love. These are zinc supplements that also have elderberry in them. So something I like to call all of this is attainable alternative medicine. So what does that mean? That means that everything I've shown you today are things that you can find in your grocery store or are easily attainable to you. I think that about does it for me. I will say, remember to limit your caffeine and alcohol content. I know everyone's going hard on the coffee paint right now, and everyone seems to want to drink every day. I've had several people tell me, as soon as it's noon, they're ready to start drinking because why not? What else are we all doing? And I understand that and I respect it. But to me, I feel like I'm in Florida right now drinking a cocktail, sort of. I'm just kidding. It's water. Anyways, the last thing I will tell you is we are offering a quarantine kit. So this is a way for you to try our products out when you're not doing anything else. To any estheticians or massage therapists out there, we have a special deal on this kit for you. But for everyone right now, we are offering this kit at $65, which is all 3 items in total at their wholesale cost. We are offering our soak, which is a dehydrated milk and magnesium flake base. So it assists in detox and exfoliation while you're in the bath, and it smells amazing. Then this is our serum for your face. This is great for men and women and a great way to give yourself a little mini facial at home. My director of sales has been using it as an oil cleanser lately, actually. And then finally, our salve. Our salve is our award-winning, best-selling, most versatile product. It's for anything and everything. And if you prefer to trade out the soak for the scrub because you think that you might use the scrub more, just let us know. And if you're interested in one of those kits, please send an email to sales@primalhealing.com. That's it for me. If you need to get a hold of me, Jody said add some rum. That's a great idea, Jody. Thank you for that suggestion. Okay, I'm going to switch it over to Emily now, and I'm going to go change in some workout clothes. And thank you again so much for being here. We appreciate your time. Oh, most importantly, so we do these broadcasts for 2 reasons. Well, actually for several reasons. But we are all currently out of work. So I had the need to give back. And with your donations, we are able to donate money to the 3 people presenting today, as well as we're giving money to Feeding America. So we've done 2 of these broadcasts, and in the first one, we donated $125, and in the second one, we donated $75. And so that totals 2,000 meals to Americans in need. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for, if you're watching this now and you've already donated, thank you so very much. If you're watching this and you've watched one before and you want to know how to donate, you can go to Venmo, and it's at Jordan H. Person. And so this is the image that you will see when you, whoops, usually I have it pulled up already. That wasn't my bad. There we go. So there's me, Jordan H. Person. If you don't have Venmo and you want to send a donation in another way, send us a message over there in the chat and we'll give you some other options. Otherwise, thank you so much for your donations. Thank you for your participation, and take it away, Emily. Hold on, let me spotlight you first. Okay.
Hi guys. I'm Emily Owens. I am a personal trainer and nutrition specialist. I do in-person training as well as online coaching. So today I'm just going to take you through a short home workout. We're going to do some core, some leg work, and if we have time, some other things. So if you are ready to start, make sure you have your 2 paper plates with you, your dumbbells or household items, and then also your heavy textbook. So I'm going to move to the back of my room so you guys can see all of me. Grab your 2 paper plates and your textbook. We are going to start with core today. So some of these exercises are a little bit advanced, so I will show you them as I have them written, and then I'll also show you modifications or progressions if you need. So we're going to start with the paper plate exercise. Set your 2 paper plates on the floor, and then you're going to step in the middle of them with the balls of your feet. All right, you're going to place your hands on the floor, and you're going to walk out until you're in a nice high plank. So what you want to do is pull in at your core. You're going to lift your hips and bring your feet to meet your hands. So it's going to look like this. Up, down, up, down. Now again, that's a little bit advanced, so you can always start with just a knee tuck. So you're going to bring your knees into your hands instead of your feet, like so. In, out, in, out. Okay, so we're going to start with that exercise. We're going to take this first set of the circuit exercise by exercise, and when we finish and you kind of know what you're doing, we'll go through a full circuit so you can really feel the intensity. So grab your paper plates. We're going to do it together. You can choose 10 pikes or 10 knees. So here we go. Set up and pull it in for 1 and out, 2 and out, 3, out, 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, keep going, you got 3 more, 8, 9, last one, 10. Ooh. All right, so hopefully you felt that. I'm already a little bit out of breath. Second exercise of this little circuit, we're gonna use our paper plates again for some quick mountain climbers. So you're gonna set up the same way. You're in a nice high plank, and you're gonna alternate bringing your knees to your elbows like so. But it's gonna be a little bit quicker. That way, you get your core working, firing up, and you also get a cardio component. So let's do it, set up, and we're gonna do 30. They are quick, so we'll go by quickly. Let's go. Here we go, set up, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You got 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so final exercise of this little mini core circuit is what you'll need your textbook for. So I grabbed a big, hefty textbook. So I want you to grab yours and follow along. You're gonna lay back. Hands and feet are gonna go in the air. And basically, these are hand to foot passes. So you're gonna pass the textbook from your hands to the top of your shins, and you're gonna extend your feet and hands out, and then you're gonna pull it in. Grab that textbook because you're passing to your hands, and you're gonna extend out again. So you're just moving the textbook. And now, grab yours, so we can do this together, and we're gonna do 10 passes. So set up, back is on the floor, feet and hands are up in the air, and we're gonna do 10 repetitions. Here we go, pass it for 1, bring it in, pass it to your feet again for 2, bring it in, pass it again, 3, in, 4, good, squeeze your core, drop my textbook, it's okay, keep going, bring it in, set it right on your shins, extend out, in. I think we are now going to 6, hang in there, bring it in, 7, bring it in, 8, bring it in, 9, and you got 1 more, make it strong, pass it to your feet, and finish. Whew. So that is your core circuit. It's 3 exercises. You get your inner core, your lower core, all working and firing up. So what we're going to do next is do that full circuit all the way through. So I'm not explaining, you now know the 3 exercises, and we're gonna give it a go. So generally I get asked all the time, how many sets, how many reps, etc. So for this particular circuit, I would recommend 3 to 5 sets, rep ranges 10 to 12. On the first exercise, the second exercise we did 30, and then we finished it with 10 passes. So grab your plates, we're gonna give it a go. 1 more time, and then we'll do some lower body. So set up, balls of the feet are on your plates. You're gonna move yourself into a high plank, and we're gonna begin. Pull it in for 1, and out, 2, and out, 3, out, 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out, 9, And last one, 10. Good, stay in position. We now have those really fast mountain climbers for 30. So alternate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 10 right here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab that textbook. We're almost done with this part. Set yourself up. Okay, feet in the air, hands in the air, and let's pass it. 4, 1, bring it in. 2, bring it in. 3, bring it in. 4, hang in there. Whew. 5, 6, you got 4 more. 7, 8, 'All right, last pass, let's do it. This is 10. Whew. All right, so get a quick drink of water. That is a real short core circuit for y'all, but it is tough. If you're doing it right and engaging your core, you should be sweating. I'm breathing hard. My body is ready to go. So I love to start with core because by the time I'm done, my whole body is warmed up and I'm ready to go for the bigger muscles. So get some water, grab 1 paper plate, and grab your 2 household items or dumbbells that you brought with you. Okay, so we are gonna work our legs now. What I'm gonna have you do is you're going to place 1 foot flat on the floor, other foot is gonna go on that paper plate. So we're gonna do sliding reverse lunges for these. So what you'll do is the foot that's on the plate is going to literally slide back into a lunge and you're gonna slide it forward. Now, if the paper plate is too much, you can always get rid of it and just step back. If stepping back is too much, you can always split your stance and just hold a static up and down lunge. So 3 choices for you. Pick which one you feel most comfortable with. I have a leg that I always feel more balanced on, and I have another leg where I feel like I'm gonna fall over. So you never know what's gonna happen, but pick what you wanna do and we're gonna do it together. So we're gonna do 12 on each leg. If you are a little bit more on the advanced side, feel free to hold some dumbbells to add some weight while you do this. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, doing great. 6, 5, gotta get real low. 4, we wanna work that booty. 3, 2, 1 more. Good, we're gonna switch sides. All right, let's do it. Shoot it back for 12, 11, 10, good, 9, 8, good, get real low, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, 1 more, and perfect. All right, that's exercise number 1 of the circuit. Next, we're gonna do a curtsy lunge to a squat to a curtsy lunge. So the difference between a curtsy and a reverse lunge, reverse, you're stepping straight backward. Curtsy, you are curtsying. So you're gonna take the leg that goes behind and you're gonna cross it diagonally behind your front leg, square your hips up, and you're gonna sink down into a very deep curtsy. So this is a curtsy lunge. These are really good for that outer part of your leg and butt. So for all my clients and those of you out there who worry about saddlebags, this is gonna get that spot. So to combine the movement, you're going to curtsy lunge. You're gonna step out into a squat, and you're gonna shift to the other leg, curtsy lunge. So you're just gonna alternate, take your time with it. Again, if you wanna make this harder, grab those dumbbells, hold them right up at your chest, and it's just gonna add some weight. All right, so we're gonna do it. Whew, out of breath. How are you guys doing? Grab those dumbbells if you want, if not, hands on hips. We're gonna do 16. Here we go. So 1, squat, other way, 2, squat, other way, 3. Gonna get real low, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, doing great, down, 8, down, 9, down, good, 10, down, 11. Try to keep your chest up. A lot of the time when people squat or lunge, they bring their torso forwards. Keep it up. I don't know a number on, so we're gonna finish right here. Squat one more, boom. All right, so we did reverse lunges, really targeting your booty. We did curtsy lunges, targeting your outer booty. Squats, your full leg. And now we're gonna do squat pulses. So for this, you're gonna set up wide stance. Again, keep your chest up. If it helps you to stay upright, hold your hands out in front of you. You're gonna come to the bottom of a squat. So I'm at the bottom of my squat. I'm gonna use control, and I'm gonna come up a couple inches and come down. So this is not a twerk session. We are using our glutes. So work hard at controlling that movement. We're gonna do 15. Join me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're doing great. 4 more. 4. Feel that burn. 3, 2, last one. Come up. All right, number 4 in this circuit, and then we're done with the first set, are squat jumps. So if you're not breathing hard already, you will be soon. I have neighbors that live under me, so I'm gonna try to land as soft as I possibly can. But the goal is to squat and explode up to the ceiling. It is a quick movement to get your heart rate firing. So it's gonna look like so. 1, 2, etc. All right, let's do 20. Get your stance on, pull your pants up. Let's go. You ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, jump, 6, 5, get low, 4, 3, 2, you got 10 more, 10, come on, 9, 8, 7, get low, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up. All right, that was set 1. We'll do one more set and I'll stop torturing y'all. So grab that paper plate. Get a quick drink of water if you need. Whew. All right, so remember we start with those reverse lunges. You have your 3 options. You can do the sliding plate, you could do the step back, or you can do the static lunge. All right, let's do it. Set yourself up. Whew. Here we go. 10, 9, get low, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're doing 2 more. Surprise, we're doing 12. 1, last one. Good, switch. All right, set up. Keep your core tight. Your chest is lifted. Here we go. 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, get real low. 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab those dumbbells. We have our curtsy lunge to squats. Whew. Here we go. We're gonna curtsy for 1. Now squat. Now curtsy. This is 2. Keep going. 3. Down. Good. 4. Down. Hopefully your legs are starting to feel this. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. Keep going. We are halfway. Come on, get low. 9. And down. 10. And down. You got 6 more. Whew. Squat. 4 more. 2 more, almost there. All right, awesome job. Get ready for those pulses. Split your stance, drop it. Here we go, slow and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, control it. 10, right here. 5, 4, 3, come on. 2, 1, give it a quick shake. 20 jump squats and you're done. Do not stop, this is it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, come on. 10, you're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, push it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We made it. Oh my gosh, well, you guys gave me a workout. I hope that you guys learned something new or at least burned a little bit of a sweat. Again, my name is Emily. I offer in-person and online coaching. Follow me on Instagram. My username is emily.k.owens. There are free workouts, motivation, nutrition tips, etc. So thank you so much. Whew.
Thank you so much, Emily.
You're welcome.
I am also out of breath. You just kicked my ass, so thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
I needed that today. I'm still not quite breathing, but hello everyone again. I hope you, oh good, we got some I'm sweating too. That burned. Thanks, Emily, that was intense. Thank you, Mary. Okay, so I will hold this up again. This is my Venmo, Jordan H. Person. If you are interested in donating for that amazing sweat session that we just had, to say thank you to our amazing trainer today, please send a donation. We greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you and your time. So without further ado, I'm going to send it over to our chef of the day. And Jarod, I will let you tell everybody about yourself. Spotlight. Here we go.
First off, yo, amazing workout. That I'm sweating just thinking about it. My wife almost killed herself doing that curtsy. I'm not spotlighted yet. Am I? Am I spot?
Are you now? You are on my end.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Anybody out there, can you please tell us if you can see the chef right now in the chat box?
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
Hey,
you.
everybody. Yes. Everybody, welcome to this part of it. You know, it was a great workout. Thanks for staying tuned. If you got the ingredients, we're going to make these awesome shrimp tacos today with a great mango salsa and an avocado crema that we're going to do with it as well. So it's going to be really nice and delicious and a great follow-up to an amazing workout. Thank you, Emily, by the way. Jordan, thanks for having us. We're glad to be here. You know, during these times, hopefully everybody's staying safe and shopping safe and taking care of everything, as Jordan said. And we're here to hopefully, you know, keep you healthy on the inside too. So without further ado, my name is Jarod, also known as Chef Royalty. I'm an award and cannabis chef. Originally was making some really good hash back in like 2010 in South Florida. We decided to flew our product all the way out to California, entered this thing called the Secret Cup, took first place. They offered us a job here in Colorado. I've been here ever since. Job sucked. I stayed, and most to do with cooking. We won the High Times Top Cannabis ago, and we were featured on Bravo Southern Charm, Thrillist Send Foods, NBC Chicago News, as other things that we got going on now, including our Chef Royalty's Quarantined Kitchen, which this is actually our 5th installment of on Primal Healing's Bliss Broadcast. And we're happy to be here, like I said. So let's go ahead and get the ball rolling here. I did get the ingredients. We got some shrimp here. I'm gonna do everything live with you guys so you can follow along at home. Gotta join. So we got some shrimp here. We're gonna devein them and peel them in a second. I got myself a couple limes, red onion, some sour cream, a jalapeno pepper, some cilantro, a mango, and an avocado. So that's what we're gonna need today. A little bit of salt and butter. That's about it. If everybody just did that workout, I can see my wife's tired, so I'm gonna look up real quick with me and go ahead and do that. And in the meantime, I'm gonna start peeling some of these shrimp. I'm gonna put this out. So the shrimp, you can buy shrimp that say they're peeled. This thing working? Yeah. All right. You can buy shrimp that say they're peeled and deveined. Even if they are, they always have this little piece inside of them still that we like to take out. And I'm just going to show you that today. So you can you can eat it too if you want. You don't have to be bougie, you know. The thing whole with the legs and all. So it just depends where you are in the world, right? As well, just eat the whole shrimp. Did you text them? All right, cool. All right, so we're just gonna prep our shrimp here. As soon as I get these prepped, we'll get started on our mango salsa, make avocado crema, and then sear up the shrimp and have some delicious tacos by the end of it. So we're just peeling these bad boys real quick here. 3 tacos over here right now. Actually, we want more. We're gonna do a couple more. We're gonna do some extras. We're hungry after that workout. I'm hungry. Did a little bit. I don't know if you were watching me. I was jumping around a little bit though. I got a little active. Try to do something besides walk the dogs. That's all we've been really doing lately. If you don't have a dog, you know, borrow your neighbor's dog. All right, that looks good right there. Let's do one more. So I got a little plate shrimp onto, and then I have a bowl here that I keep my garbage in always. So for the shrimp, you got yourself a little paring knife. You have to do this part, but I like to. We just cut out this little piece in the inside of the shrimp right here. You just cut it right into it a little bit, and there's a little that will come out, and we just want to remove that. We don't want to eat that, not today. We're just gonna take that out real quick on all these shrimp. Can I get a napkin to wipe these on? They're good. They're annoying. All right. So this is a good dish for after that workout. We just got some nice seared shrimp. If you don't have shrimp at home, you could always use some chicken or some mushrooms, as Jordan was saying earlier. going to do the vegetarian route or something along that nature. We got the mango salsa, which is nice and fresh and I feel like crisp and great for this time of year too. And then we also have the avocado crema, which is going to be and I'm actually going to make mine a little spicy. I'm thinking we haven't done it before, but we're doing it today. We're going to try something new with you guys today. We got a bunch of different put a little bit of hot sauce in our avocado crema to give that some spice. I think that'll be fun. So we're going to go ahead and do that today over here. So we're just going to take all these shrimp, just get them all ready. So we're doing all this live on the camera with you guys, so that way you can follow along if you are. And that's how we like to do it with this show. And I do more of these, by the way. And if you're interested, where's my plug in front of the camera, Vero? My paper he wrote. Yeah, if you follow us at chefroyalty.com or check us out there, and there's all of our links are there for our YouTube, our Facebook, see it all there. Anybody who we're making shrimp tacos today. And right now, I got these shrimp here that say they have this little vein inside of them, and we're just cutting that out. That's what we're doing right now. So we're just going to remove all these real fast. Halfway done. Beautiful. And somebody had asked earlier, I heard about, are we going to infuse the food? If you have butter or olive oil at home, you can infuse your food. And I'll tell you when we're going to do it, when the time comes. We're going to do it here. We're going to infuse the mango salsa today. We can infuse the mango salsa if we want to. We can infuse the avocado crema. I'm going to infuse both. I'll just do both today. Fuck it. Excuse me, not F it. We're going to do both today, but you could also, with the shrimp at the last second, right when you're finishing the shrimp on the stovetop, a little cube of infused butter at the last second, right when you take it off the heat, and just swirl it around and let it just coat. It's going to be a really good technique as well. I have olive oil on hand today, so we're going to do the olive oil text. So the shrimp, after you get them peeled like this, we want to dry them off. Let's get a piece of paper towel and just lay the shrimp on top of that paper towel. Thank you. Just leave it there. All right. So after you get that done, take all that out of the way here. Paper towel, our shrimp. We're just going to place this shrimp on the paper towel to dry them off. And the reason we want them dry is because you never want to put wet proteins in your pan, whether it be, eggplant and stuff like that. You're drying them off with salt ahead of time a lot. And the reason is because you don't want to create more spattering in your pan, more of a mess on your stovetop, and also it'll tastier looking, sexier, I like to say, vegetables and meats. All right, so now we got our shrimp set to the side. They've been prepared for us. Let's go ahead and get our set up. We want to do the mango salsa next. This microphone keeps messing up. Let's go ahead and change those batteries real quick. I don't trust this. 1 second, bear with me. I'm just going to swap some batteries real quick. Hopefully our sound quality will be much. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and make our mango salsa. And the reason we want to do the mango salsa next is because we want to let it marinate for a second. We want the flavors to combine together in the little time that we have here. We could have made two, but today we're on the fly. So here we go. Got a little bowl. We're going to need a bowl for this, obviously, to put all the ingredients into. Mango first. Let's go ahead and cut this mango. So I like to cut the back off of it real quick for it to stand. Makes it easier for cutting so you don't cut yourself, okay? With the mango, you're going to see that it kind of has It looks like it has a middle, it has two sides. What you want to do is the seed's going to be right in the middle. You just want to cut down the two sides real quick. So just like that. Beautiful cut down the side there. And if you hit the pit, just try the other side, you know. All right, so that's our mango, and then we can obviously get the rest of this. That's what's left in here as well. You can eat that later or whatever. We don't need all that for our salsa today anyways. But all right, so for the salsa today, let's go ahead and get our smaller knife again. All right, so I have a again on this. We're just gonna cut into it like a little grid. Not cutting through the skin, but cut like a little grid into it. And then you can just pop it out and we can take all these little pieces out easily and so on and so forth. So that's one way to do it. Done. We'll cut the other one a little different if we want to. I like this way because it kind of chunks it up ahead of time, but they're not small anyway, so we're still going to chop these a little more because I want them bite-sized. So the other one, let's go ahead and cut the other one up. I'm just going to take the skin off real quick. If you have a vegetable peeler, it works great. Also. Get my garbage over here. Yeah, I like them a little smaller than that first cut, so I'm not happy. I'm going to recut that. We want to dice it. So we want them little bite sizes for our taco. All right, so let's throw this out here. Just clean up our workspace a little bit. All right, so here's our mango. We'll go ahead and cut it up real fast, dice her up. Coco's trying to get in the video. Obviously, be careful not to cut yourself, please. All right, that's our mangoes diced up into small little dices here. I'm going to show it to you in a second. Chop this up a little bit more here. My skin. That's no good. All right. Here we go. Just transfer all this. All right, and then we're going to show this to you guys right now. Let's go ahead and take a look inside this bowl real fast here. Check it out. So this is what we've done. We've chopped up our mango nice and little bite-sized. Sorry about that. Doing backflips over here. Doing backflips, baby. All right. Next thing we're going to do is our red onion. We want some. So for the onion, we want to cut it very small. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it directly down the middle with the butt, right down the middle, cutting the butt. So just like, it's a weird looking onion too. Just like, you see what I've done there? So now you want to leave the butt end. Leaving the butt end is going to make it so the onions don't want to make you cry so much. So you always want to try to cut the butt as little as a second. So you're going to cut off the front end of it. We're going to take off this outer layer, which nobody wants to eat. Can you get a close-up cam when we cut this one? You mind? Best you could do. Let's go ahead and show you guys this one here. So the brevity is not showing up for some reason. I'm gonna have to go to that cam the whole time. All right, so you're gonna cut it like this. We're gonna go very small pieces here, so we're cutting it close together. I'm cutting it down the edge here. You can dice it up however you want. I'm showing you a nice for future too, okay? And you can do this with all vegetables. So you cut it down like this, okay? We're going to slice inside of it like so. Be very careful not to cut yourself, obviously. Right? And then it's all diced up for us already. All we need for today. You could go ahead and give it another little dice if you want to. Make sure it's real tight. And then we're going to go ahead and toss some of this into our mixture here. Let's look inside there. You want it looking like this, not overpowered with onions, right? Like a good mixture, however you like it at home. Have it. The onion adds a little bite. You got the sweetness of the mango. We're going to have the acid lime. And then some cilantro too, which adds another element of bite. All right, so we're gonna move this to the side here. Let me switch this back. Let me see. Did this get unplugged or something? One second, having a cam problem there. I fixed it. Yeah, no, I didn't. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Coolio. All right, so the rest of our onion that we didn't use, we're gonna save it for a dish later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it inside of a little ramekin for later. Wait a second. Let me just cut this first. So we're just putting our onion into a little ramekin dish. So far, we've deveined our shrimp, and we have mango and red onion cut. And we're getting close. It's not that much more to go. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so now we want to cut up some cilantro. So let's take some cilantro, rip a little piece off of it. We don't need a crazy amount for this unless you're making a lot of tacos. I don't know how many people you got at home with you right now. Me, it's just me and my wife and then 2 dogs who aren't allowed to have this, unfortunately, because of the onions and stuff. So, but they're standing right here like, hey, man, please, come on, dog. So you can roll this up into a little chiffonade type of thing right here. You just roll it over itself, roll the leaves into themselves. And then when you cut it, it'll just make nice, beautiful, it's called the chiffonade. And the reason that you don't want to cut it, you don't want to dice this like crazy and go all nuts on it, because the more you cut into it after the first initial cut, it's going to start browning, okay? And that's one thing we want to avoid, especially with this salsa that we want to keep looking fresh, right? So I didn't put the whole thing in there. I just put a little bit. Let's toss it together. Again, you want it to look good, and you want it to be where you think it's going to be nice. So for me, this is it right here. And I'm going to show you guys right now again with the Veronica cam. All right. So you can see it's not overpowering with any one ingredient, but more of a great mixture of all those ingredients. The next thing I want to do, while you got you right there, you can go ahead and just get this too. We're just going to cut the lime, and we're going to squeeze some lime inside of it. Give it some acidity. All right. There you are. If you want more, you can have more. You can taste this with a spoon right now and see what you want to. One more. So just lost video. This thing's messing up over here is what's going on, I think. Calling? What you saying? Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties on my end, I guess. We're having a problem right now with one of our connections, but we're here. All right, so just to make sure we had this cilantro, they said the connection's not working. Somebody. Okay. Tell them to click the link on my Instagram to join. The link on my Instagram should work. Or the one in my email. You didn't get the email? Can you forward him the email I sent? Thank you. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and finish off this this here. So for the next part, I actually have some gloves. Maybe you want to grab gloves if you want to. If you don't use gloves for the jalapeno, then you just make sure you wash your hands really, really well so you don't accidentally get a little piece of jalapeno in your eye or on your face or something that sucks, you know what I mean? So let's avoid that. So I'm just gonna wear gloves personally here. Check. All right. If I can get him on my wet hands, it's always a pain in the butt. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this jalapeno pepper. We're gonna cut the butt off of it on this one and cut the end off. And then we're gonna cut it in half vertically. Now, you can use the seeds if you want to. It depends how much spice you want. You can use some of them, all of them, none of them. We're just gonna take ours out. So I'm left with just the pepper there. Same thing here. All right, so now the pepper. The pepper, we want to do the same thing. We just want to cut it. We're going to cut it and dice it. So I'm going to cut it lengthwise first into strips. Okay, so I've cut it into these long little strips here. And now I'm going to take them all and stack them together into one pile. Okay, and then we're just going to cut little tips off of them and dice them into little pieces here. We don't want these to be huge. Coco, get out of here. You don't want jalapeno. Back up. Get this dog away from me. All right, here we go. Jalapeno. So now we're going to put our jalapeno into our mix here. I'm looking at it now to decide how much I want to use, depending on the size of jalapeno you have. Ours was pretty big today, actually. Let's go ahead and look inside here one more time. The burrito cam is giving me a problem. All right. So that is looking right and nice right now. If you want to add more jalapeno or whatever you want to add, you can. I'm going to go ahead and taste this. 2 seconds here. Whatever. I'm going to record it. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and taste this. Yeah, I'm going to hit it with the infused olive oil at the end. I'm just tasting it. So now you can use a little bit of olive oil, about a tablespoon, a little close to it. We're going to use our infused olive oil. This is infused to 100 milligrams per tablespoon. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon. We're just going to mix that all up. And rest and marinate for a little bit. And this is going to be our infused mango salsa. And if you don't have the infusion, then you make it infused today. But if you're interested in doing the infusions, like I said, follow us on our website, chefroyalty.com. I'll put it up. And we're going to have some links on there for some videos on how to make these infused toppings and stuff, the butter that you can use to cook with us. All right, so we're going to save this for later. So we've cut up everything for the salsa. The salsa is complete at this point. We're putting that to the side. Next thing we want to do is make our avocado crema. If you have like a small blender, potato masher works even if you want to. I use this guy, okay? So this is a little food processor. I like the little one for when I'm doing small amounts of sauce and stuff. If you get a big one, they work, but is a lot, you know what I'm saying? A little smaller surface area is going to get you more effect when making a smaller amount of something. So if you have the bigger one and you're cooking for a lot of people, then it's great. But if you're making small amounts of things for you know, up to 4 people, this is actually a great one to have. There's a little KitchenAid one I got right here. All right, so avocado. We're going to cut the avocado in half here. So let's go ahead and get the avocado out. Let's use a spoon. You can just scoop it right out. You want a really ripe avocado. I'm just going to scoop the avocado right out of here and put it directly into our food processor here. Like I said, if you want to mash this, you can get a fork and, like, you know, mash it up in a little cup. Something small would be best, actually, to really get it working in there, as opposed to moving it around this big dish, kind of. We're going to use the whole thing today because I actually like this. I'll put this on other foods later too. Then we're going to put some sour cream. So I put 1 whole avocado so far. Is what I put in there. And right now, what we're looking for is we're looking for the texture that we want. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to add. Can't get in. We're going to add a nice big scoop here. I'd say it's close to a 1/4 cup probably to start out of our sour cream in here. And we're going to mix this all together and see how it looks real quick. You can make this vegan too by using the vegan sour cream, correct. So we're just going to whip this up real good inside here right now. Try to keep my mic away from it for you guys. All right, taking a look inside here now, you can see we have this beautiful avocado sauce going on in there right now. It looks great. Let me get a little spoon to taste it. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just tasting it real quick. See how much it tastes. This is great. Okay, so we want to add a little salt and pepper to this. You can push the sides down and make sure it mixes in there real well. Let me go ahead and do that. So it gets all in there. And we're going to add, so you can add a little bit, so to thin it up a little more if you want to. Great. This is great spreadable consistency. I'm going for something a little different. So this is perfect right here. You can keep it like this if you want. Add a little bit of olive oil too. We're going to use our infused olive oil again. We're going to add a little bit of that. And then we're going to add a little squirt of water too, believe it or not. And this is just to loosen it up a little bit. I want to loosen it up a little bit, make it a little thinner consistency right now, just for the way I like it. And the last thing we want to add to this is salt and your pepper. You can use black pepper if you want to, which is going to leave some black specks in it. You can use white pepper, which won't, or you can use some hot sauce. We're going to do. Let's put 1 more squirt of lime in it too. Just make sure it stays fresh and green for us, this avocado. So we put 1 more squirt of lime in there. Some salt and pepper. Do you mind coming hands and just pulling off some things? Just hands only. Thank you. Okay, so here we're gonna add a little salt to your tasting. I tasted it already, so I already know it needs a little bit of salt for sure. We're gonna use a little hot sauce today over here. For hot sauce today, we're gonna go with some spicy stuff. We're gonna go with this right here. The Habanero Evil, the queen spice here. So we're going with this guy here today. Let's try this out. We're just gonna put a couple drops. You don't need much of this thing. 1 drop, she says. Let's get this going. Oh yeah. Make sure you shake your hot sauce. Yeah, just make this extra little, something different. Don't tell her I put 4 drops though. Okay. I'm excited. All right. Let's go ahead and look at this right here. Let me get a little taster. All right. This is something great we've created right here. So let me show you guys what I've done. The other camera's not working, by the way. We're gonna have to fix that. All right, so here's our avocado crema, which doesn't look the right color on that right there right now. There it goes. You can see it now. It's a beautiful green avocado crema. We're gonna use this today. So just to recap what we've done. We made a pineapple salsa, which we have marinating here, okay? We've made our avocado crema, which we have sitting right here. Let's put this inside. Should we put it inside the thing? Let's do it. Do you know where where the thing? No, it's all right. We got part. We can do it with parchment paper. All right, we're just gonna throw ours into a squirt bottle real fast, just for the final plating of it. Here. Not my favorite one to use, but you know, it's one I had handy. Here we go. A Ziploc? Yeah, I can do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and you can use a Ziploc too. You can just keep it in a Ziploc. We're gonna do that today actually. We'll just use a Ziploc instead of transferring it. No need to. That's it, we did it. Our shrimp, which we already deveined earlier in the video, is sitting over here drying off. We're gonna salt and pepper that in a second and go ahead and get that ready as well. So right now I'm just transferring my avocado crema to this bag just so I can top my my tacos with it at the end. So we're just gonna get it in this little bag here like this. Just like that. And then we can cut the tip off of it and we can just put it on top of our tacos at the end. Real simple. So we're gonna store this on the side here as well. So we got our shrimp ready to go, which we're about to cook. Our mango salsa, and we have our avocado crema. Everything's prepared and the stage is set. If anybody has any questions, let me look in the chat real quick and see. Looks good to me. All right, beautiful. So I'm just gonna organize my space real fast. Take what we like to call the smoke break. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask them right there while I organize my space and get ready for the next step here. Lori's in. It's on the call. Organizing the space. Organizing the space. We're getting organized in the space. The space is going to be organized. Jordan, I have people waiting for approval, I think, in the thing. Can you let them in, please?
I just let them all in, my dear.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Love you guys.
Love you.
All right. Anybody joining us now? By the way, what we've done is this avocado crema by blending together avocado and sour cream and using processor. And then we transferred it into this little Ziploc bag so we can add it to our taco. We've chopped up our mango, cilantro, red onion, lime was in here, and jalapeno. All that's inside of our mango salsa right now, and that's marinating, getting ready. Shrimp are deveined and ready to go. Can't do that. All right, so now that we've cleaned up our area, we need to talk about the taco shells. Let's talk about some taco shells. So the taco shells. For our taco shells today, they had these, this is all I could find. These, right now, you know, tacos are crazy here in Colorado right now. So all I could find is these big tortilla shells that I've never even tried before. Hopefully they're good. So we got these big ones. For this show today, I wanted to have smaller ones. So I actually cut some out. And I'll cut one out with you. You don't have to do this part. I'm just doing it for the way it looks, kind of, for me. So we used this device here. It's called a Tupperware. Sure you've heard of her. Where'd my napkin go? Here. Let me get another one. All right, so we've got our Tupperware here. I went with what I wanted. The perfect round size here. So I just put that on top of my my shell, right? I'm going to carefully cut around it. That's what I'm going to do. So you want to get the Veronica cam on this one? The Bravia is not working right now, by the way. Let me fix this thing. It's pissing me off. All right, so we're going to cut around the edge here. Carefully, just pressing down on the Tupperware. And this out. And then we have this beautiful round taco shell. I did that one big. I did it upside down. It's all good. Do one more. I had done the bottom this time. And you can go with, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to do it like this so I could fit a couple tacos on the plate. Tacos. Hey guys, can I have a couple more paper towels, please? Hopefully it's damn it. It's not working. We're gonna have to. All right, so I'm just gonna wet these paper towels and wrap these and throw them in my oven. So preheat your oven to 250 degrees, or you can warm your tortillas in a hot pan. You can toaster oven if you want to. Just use a wet paper towel so they don't dry out on you. This keeps them nice and moist. My paper towel. My oven's already hot. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys catch up to me. If anybody's oven's not hot, you just let me know in the chat room if you're cooking along and you don't wait for you. It's not a big deal. It only takes a couple minutes to get up to 250 degrees anyways. And honestly, we're just warming the tacos. All we're doing is warming up the shells so they're nice and warm. Like I said, you could do this on a pan if you want to. Also, so I'm just wrapping them with these wet paper towels real fast, and I'm just gonna toss them right in the oven, just to get them nice and warm for me. Then, while you guys are setting that up, let me go ahead and just make sure that this thing, I think this thing got wet. Trying to set up my other camera real fast here. There it is, beautiful. All right, so we have an over-the-top camera set up now. Let's see if she wants to work for us. Yay, beautiful. All right, so what we have over here is a nice little pan to do our shrimp in. This looks like a good sized pan. You can go a little bigger if you want to. We might do it. Let me see what I got here. Go with this one today, just because I got a few shrimp here. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. All right, so I got we have everything prepared here. All we need to do now is season our shrimp and get ready to cook them. So, passing this along. my pan. I'm gonna turn my pan on and get it hot, get it ready to go. Turning it on medium low right now. We're gonna go ahead and season the shrimp now. So we're gonna go ahead and put salt on the shrimp. Okay, a little bit of pepper. We can use the black pepper now. For this one, we don't mind. Mine's empty. That's what happens when you cook a lot. It's all good. Here we go. We got backups. Huh? Yeah. Pepper. And we said we wanted to use some chili powder, which is right in front of me, of course, as usual. You can put whatever seasonings you want. You can put some cumin on this. However you want to do it, whatever flavors you like. I try to keep it as basic as possible, especially right now and with these classes. I want to try to get people to be like, oh, I need to go for this one item. Try to keep it as little as possible, and also tell people that they can substitute out things if they want to too. So that's one thing we try to push in our online classes that we're doing. I'm just going to flip everything over and season both sides of these shrimp so they're packed with flavor, because they are the star of my show today. Kinda, a little bit. Salty salt, peppery peppy. Chili powder. We're gonna do simple. 3 ingredients. The KISS method, as I always say. Not keep it simple, stupid though, because I love you guys. It's keep it simple, stoners. You know, spark it up for me. That's how we're doing it. All right, so we got our shrimp here. We've had them drying out on our paper towel. We've seasoned them properly, and I've got my oven behind me with the tortillas warming up, getting ready for me to have some nice warm taco shells. And then I also have my stove top here getting warmed up as well. So we're gonna go over to the stove. Take you guys over here. All right, beautiful. And as you can see here, we have our seasoned shrimp, and we have our pan, which is coming up to temperature. Checking on my my tortillas. They're feeling real nice right now, okay? Just so you know. We're in a good place. So we're gonna add a little olive oil, or any oil you wanna cook with will work, actually. We're using olive oil today. It's actually a blend, this one. We have our pan, like I said, on a medium to low hot heat. We're turning it up a little bit now. I'm getting up to medium heat. I want to get my oil hot. Once the oil's hot, I'm going to go ahead and start adding the shrimp to the pan. So we're just bringing this up to temperature here. It shouldn't take very long. You want to see the oil moving in the pan. If you can pick your pan up and the oil is just kind of sliding on it and not really moving on it, then it's not hot enough. You want your oil to kind of be dancing, as they say. You can see a little smoke coming off of olive oil when it hits 380 degrees, and that's how you know that you've reached a good point as well. That's the term, get your pan smoking hot, right? So I'm just turning up my heat a little bit to catch up, so I don't have you guys waiting too hard here. But let's go ahead and get our pan hot, guys. Get our pan hot and our olive oil. We're standing over it right now and making sure we don't burn it, obviously. So we're damn close. I'm going to go ahead and start adding the shrimp to the pan here. And when you're cooking these shrimp, it's very easy to overcook shrimp. All we want to do is sear them on both sides real nice. And we could leave them like that. We're going to finish ours off with a knob of butter today just because I love it like that. And that knob of butter that I'm mentioning, you can add that in at the, you can add infused butter is what I want to say. You can add some infused butter. We're not going to use infused butter today just because I don't have any on hand that I want to use. I'm saving mine. But I infused my avocado crema and my mango salsa. We're keeping our dish healthy today. If you want to skip this butter, by all means, go ahead. You do not have to use this butter, okay? We're keeping the dish healthy today for you, Not much butter though anyways. I just want to get a little bit, just enough to glaze the shrimp at the end. So we're going to use about a tablespoon of butter at the last second. I'm going to add this. Going back, check out the shrimp. Let's see how the shrimp are doing. So it's definitely on. I'm lowering my heat now. We're definitely on a high heat here. So we lowered it a little bit. We're on medium low again, medium-ish. See if that looks good right there. I got a light on it. So the shrimp, you want to cook them a little bit on both sides, just to get them pink on both sides first here, kind of. So we're just going to shrimp these. These ones are going to flip over right now. They're looking good. Let's see if I'm going to go ahead and turn this overhead light on and see if that's any better also. Got a couple of different lightings going on here. We're testing different things out. So bear with us. So those are, it smells great, by the way, at this point right here. You can smell the chili powder, cooking with the little bit of ocean water in there, you know, off the shrimps. What? There you go. All right. All right. So we're lowering the heat a tiny bit here. We don't want to overcook these. We want to bring them low and slow to where we want to go. So let those sit for another minute. While those are hanging out there, we're going to go ahead and just take a break and recap with you guys. Make sure everybody's on the same page here. I'm going to check the chat, make sure I haven't missed anything. Looks like we're all good at the moment. All right, beautiful. So we got our mango salsa here. We're going to be topping our tacos with. Let's go ahead and get everything ready to plate. That's what we're going to do next. Let's go ahead and move all this stuff out of the way. All right. And we're going to get a plate together that we're going to use today. Which plate are we going to use today? Let's see. They're in here. Here they are. Let's go with, no. Yes, we'll do them plain white today. All right, we're gonna go with this simple white plate here for today. We got space to put our shrimp. We have our mango salsa. We have a spoon inside of it to serve it with. We've got our avocado crema in a bag to top it with. And then that's it. This is gonna be easy to set up here. A little bit extra hot sauce if we want. Why not? Cheers to you, everybody. Cheers. Looking back at the shrimp here, just watching them. Like I said, I turned my heat down to like a medium, lowish heat. They're not cooking too crazy right now. They're perfect. Let's go ahead and look at them again. So now at this time, I got a tiny bit of this water here. I'm going to put a tiny drop of water inside of it. Just a tiny drop of water. You don't, this is all extra I'm doing here. This is with the butter, okay? You don't have to do this part. Putting a tiny bit of water in it. Turn it up a little bit so it starts boiling like that right there. Okay? So it starts to really start acting up with the water. You want that tiny bit of water to start boiling. And you can start seeing a little juice on the bottom there, a little sauce almost. Now I'm going to turn off my heat, add my butter, and just swirl it around in here, okay? Take it off the heat when you do this. This could be in the infused butter, by the way. All right? And all this is doing is just creating a glaze for the shrimp. And if it's an infused butter, it's an infused glaze for the shrimp. Off heat, just swirling around that butter with that little bit of water that was in there. It's going to emulsify with that water. And also all that flavor from the shrimp and from the chili powder, and all that flavor is going to get inside of this little sauce that we have here on the side here that's creating, that we can put inside our tacos. We don't want to put too much, but a little bit on the top might just set it off on the edge there with all that little flavor that I'm dreaming about myself. All right, those are looking nice. So we take that off the heat. And we're back over here. Hello, hello. A little place to put this. And here we have our area set up to set up some tacos. Veronica, do you mind one time with this thing? Just for this part. Thank you. All right, cool. So Should I do it over? I'll do it over here instead then. I'm gonna switch. We're doing something new today, guys. Bear with me. We're trying something new. We're gonna actually plate over here. Maybe it'll be better looking. I think that's gonna look nice. Yeah, bring me everything. All right, so let's go ahead and set up our taco shells today. Don't put it there. Yeah, put it here. A spoon and a scissor. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. You can do this however you guys want. How I like to do it is shrimp down first, mango salsa on top, and then top it with a little drizzle of our avocado crema to finish her off. So here we go. We're gonna put some shrimp down on our tacos. Let's do 4 shrimp tacos at my house today. That looks nice. I'm gonna go with 4 shrimp tacos. So we're just gonna place our shrimp on our taco shell. Sorry, I like to say taco like that. I hope it doesn't. It's my favorite way. All right, and then we can, that little bit of sauce I talked about, right? Oh yeah, just a little bit of that on top, just like that. Why not? Oh, I'm excited. You got to get up in there. You got to get up in there. All right, so then we go with the mango salsa. How's it look on the camera? I must have hit this thing with my hat. I hit the camera with my hat. Stoner stuff. All right. Yeah, I will. All right, so now that you have it topped with your mango salsa, we're gonna finish it off with the last component here, which is our avocado crema. So I like to get this into a tight little ball here. You rest it in your hand in between these 2 fingers like this, and it gives you total control over it. Can you help me real quick? Just pull that. I'm just cutting off the tip of this real fast here.
Too big. It's like a big thing. Yeah.
These scissors suck. Try to have good scissors on hand. Always helps. All right, so now we're just going to top this with a little bit of our avocado crema. Beautiful. And there we have it. This is our dish today. These are our shrimp tacos. I'm going to bring it over here. We always do finish with this one, though. All right, so check it out. These are tacos today. Let's see our creation. So these are the shrimp tacos. Let's get a little better light over here on these guys. There we go. Mango salsa, avocado crema, pan-seared shrimp. Very simple. I hope after everybody's workout, this was great. You know what I mean? I hope you enjoy it. I'm your chef today. My name's Chef Royalty, Chef Jarod. Make sure you check us out go to our website, chefroyalty.com. It's ROILTY, by the way. If anybody has any questions, you can ask Jordan for that information. And chefroyalty.com has all of you can find YouTube links, Facebook links, Instagram, everything's on there. So it's one spot just to send everybody. Thank you so much for cooking with us if you did. And if not, I'm recording this video and I will share it in the future. So anybody who wants to check it out can. And thank you so much for being a part of this. And I hope everybody stays happy and healthy.
Thank you so much, Chef Jarod. Let me
My pleasure,
see.
guys.
Hi, guys. So I don't know about you, but my legs are still shaking. Every time I sit down and then I stand back up, I'm like, no. So thank you, Emily. And Chef Jarod, here's my finished creation over here. Minus the crema because we forgot avocados.
Let me see yours. It's beautiful.
Yay! So if you did cook today with us, please tag all of us at Chef Royalty or at Royalty, Roilty. And Emily, is it Emily Owens?
It's emily.k.owens.
Emily.k.owens. You can't see me. Oh, someone can't see me, but you can hear me?
They're showing me, I think.
You can't either. Okay, well, hold on. Can you see me now?
I want to take pictures. I want to take pictures of these two. Of one. I'll get one.
Loving this though. Love the avocado mix. Damn, that looks so good. Looks so good. Looks so good.
It's very good.
Tacos. These are my tacos. I can't wait to eat them. Oh, good. You see all three of us. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So thank you again for tuning in today. We greatly appreciate it. To all of you out there that made donations via Venmo, thank you so much for your donations. We greatly appreciate it. It helps us and it helps Feeding America. So as soon as we know the amount that we have donated, we will post it across all of our social media fronts so that you can see what your money is going to. I'll show you one more time. This is the Venmo at Jordan H. Person. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for being here. Follow all of us on social media. Thank you for the donation we just received. Thank you so much for your time. Do something for yourself today. Continue with the day of self-care. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much, guys. Have a beautiful day. Oh, yeah, and happy Easter and happy Passover. Bye.
Bye.
Happy Easter, everybody. I didn't want to cut you off while you were saying that. All right, bye.